い、すぐストラノの廃工場を調べろ。
了解、ボス。
His men began to move quickly. Things seemed to be taking a huge turn, and I felt my heart leap. Just then... Oh no! Luca! Luca collapsed onto the floor, and I rushed to get him up. It seemed like his cold had suddenly turned into a fever. He's burning up. Gil, please call for a doctor immediately. Yes, please, let this child stay. Okay. Oh, you better make it this time. Luca was sleeping, but his rest was disturbed by painful coughs from time to time. Ooh. Gil called for a doctor to examine Luca, but... Oh my god. Oh, wow. Oh, I think malaria was running rampant at that time. The doctor said there was a high chance it was malaria. Malaria, a highly infectious disease that is widespread across tropical and subtropical regions. Fevers from malaria lower relatively quickly, but are often followed by continued and intermittent rising fevers. And to think, back then we did not have the treatment that knocks out malaria. Which, if memory serves me correctly, is hydroxychloroquine. You know, that drug. Well, we're not going to get into the thick of things here, but yeah, hydroxychloroquine. And I think there was another one, but definitely hydroxychloroquine was one of the main knockout punches for malaria not being a thing, or at least here in the Americas and other parts of the world. But it still is prevalent in some parts. His fever would rise and fall in the coming days, and recovery was dependent on whether he had enough strength to make it through. Oh my god. Luca. Before I knew it, the sun had set. I looked out the window and squeezed a wet towel before wiping Luca's brow. Oh, Jesus, okay. He opened his eyes. Good. Luca, are you awake? Are you okay? Are you in any pain? Luca nodded slightly. Seeing him react, I felt a little relieved and breathed a sigh.
No, 姉ちゃん、あいつが好きなんだろ。
Girl, if a damn child can pick up on it, you best just tell him at this point. What?
当たった？そうだと思ったんだ。
Even a child can pick this up. Come on now. I think he picked up, did he pick up the one with Orlok or no? I don't know, but he could pick this one out. So, girl, come on now.
さっき、あいつが喜んでた時、姉ちゃんもすごく嬉しそうだったから。
And he just been around y'all for a hot minute.
そういうの、早く言わなきゃダメだぜ。
Luca, you better make it. I poured a pitcher of water into a glass. I made him drink it slowly, and Luca's cough calmed down a little. But I agree with Luca.
俺なんか、たくさん。
Oh my gosh. I wonder how people got over malaria back then without the medication.
言いたいこととか言ってねえこととかいろいろあるなって思ってさ。
Why are you talking like that? Please don't talk like that. Luca continued on painfully. Before I knew it, I was gripping his hand.
もし俺が死んだらさ、俺が売った情報の代金を俺の母親に届けてほしいんだ。
No. No, don't say that. Oh my god. Oh, but then this explains why he didn't want to go to the church. Oh, it makes sense. Because in the prologue, you know, when you talk to him, when you first meet him, Lily will say, hey, you know, we have a church where we take care of children, and, you know, we take care of them up to 18 or 20 or something like that. I don't know. But he's like, nah, I live here. This is my home. So he lives with his mom.
本当に役立たずのクズなんだけど、あんなのでも俺の家族だからギルに伝えて。
Boy, what the fuck? Why you call your mom useless trash? Okay. Okay, I understand. But don't worry, Luca. You're going to get better.
そうだといいな。
I stroked Luca's hair. After a while, Luca seemed to feel at ease and fell back asleep. Come in.
俺だ。ルカは眠ったか。どんな様子だ？
He just went back to sleep. He's a little calmer now, but I couldn't continue. I had to share it with Gil, so I mustered up the courage to tell him what Luca told me. I don't know how it's going to end, though. Seeing Luca still sleeping in pain, I tried desperately to suppress my anxiety and pray for his recovery.
もうすぐ会合の時間だ。どうする？今夜はルカについてるか？
Oh, please don't make me choose. This one will be like the hardest choice. Gil was being considerate of my feelings, and after a moment of thought, I spoke. No, I'm coming along. Okay, alright. There's not much I can do for Luca here. I'm really worried about him, but I have to focus on what I can do.
そうか。あんたは強いな。
I wouldn't be surprised if his thing is strength. I thought it was Dante's, but it was respect. So if his second characteristic for Gilbert is strength, okay, that's why I see it's not for Dante. Alright, we're back at the church. The three bosses gathered in the church late at night, along with Nicola and Orlok.
調査進んでる？こちらが提示した期限まであと少しだけど。
それに裁判はもう3日後だったな。
Ooh, the trial is in 3 days. How is Gilbert? Well, he's probably, you know, the duck analogy, like it's calm above the water level, but below they're furiously kicking sort of deal.
俺たちは外野でレッドフォードの鮮やかな勝利でも拝ませてもらうとしよう。
I hope it's a brilliant victory by himself.
本当に大丈夫なんだろうな。
Yeah, Dante's kind of scaring me into thinking it's not gonna go well.
こっちはこっちでやってるさ。優秀な部下が寝る間も惜しんで働いてる。
Though Gil responded brightly, his expression turned serious after a moment.
だが、手詰まりを感じてるのも事実だ。情報を整理したい。新しく見えてくるものがあるかもしれねえ。
They all seemed to be on the same page and gave a nod. First off, $10 counterfeits are circulating mainly around Berlone. The true culprit somehow caused Gil to get arrested. These were the facts we already knew.
そもそも軍警察はどうやって偽札の存在を掴んだんだろう。
僕たちが気づくのより早く偽札の存在を掴んでいたのは確かにちょっと違和感があるよね。
俺が逮捕される直前にビスコンティの取引相手が逮捕されてる。それも大量の偽札を持った状態でだ。偽札の存在が露見したのはそこだな。
だがなぜ軍警察はそれが偽札だと気づいた？あれは一目では偽物と気づかん代物だ。
君や僕みたいに嘘がうまい人間は世間一般的には少ないって知っておいた方がいいと思うよ。偽札なんて持っているだけで後ろぐらいだろうし、そんな時に逮捕されたら挙動不審になってすぐボロが出たんじゃないかな。
Or maybe they behaved that way on purpose.
そいつはかなりのギャンブル狂いだった。ブルローネのカジノともつながりがある。
なるほど。その取引自体ギルバートを罠にかけるための餌だった可能性があるということか。
ああ、そうだ。偽札の原版を作ってた職人の話をヤンが調べてくれてたよな。あなた、それ以上のことは何か分かったか？
リュウ・ファンフイが真犯人に資金援助をしているというくだりまでか。お前たちに話したのは。
Yes. Yang tapped his pipe as if refreshing his memory, and his deep golden eyes quietly glimmered. Ain't nobody gonna cap him for smoking inside of a church? I mean, I get, yeah, candles, but this dude's legit smoking in a church. Okay.
原版はすでに欧州に渡っている。偽札の製造が行われているのは本国ではない。
Oh. So, hold on. The original was already sent to Europe. The production site isn't in China. Okay, so I'm pretty sure y'all may think what I'm thinking in that abandoned factory, that quote-unquote abandoned factory, that's where the new production site is. But I don't know if people are saying it's still abandoned, if it's truly abandoned or it's temporarily abandoned because they're on to them.
ってことはリュウ・ファンフイを叩いてもあまり意味がねえってことだよな。
ああ、今更だな。リュウ・ファンフイが降りたところで原版さえ手にしていれば他のスポンサーはいくらでも見つかる。特にアメリカ、シカゴの連中などよだれを垂らして飛びつくだろう。そもそもリュウ・ファンフイを叩くことが現実的ではない。あれはこの町のマフィアとは規模が違う。
どうした？何か気になることでもあったか？
I timidly spoke up. I apologize if I say something strange. I was just wondering why the true culprit would choose the Liu Huanghui. Was it because the person who made the plate was Chinese? If that were the case...
わざわざブルローネマフィアの一角であるラオ州の親組織に資金援助を頼んだのは違和感があるってことか？
Yes. There's no way they wouldn't know that there's no way they wouldn't have known of their relationship, right?
ああ、この件の裏にいるのはそんな計画性のないやつじゃねえよな。
リュウ・ファンフイがラオシュウを切り捨てたのは真犯人にとって予想外のことだったのかもしれない。本当はリュウ・ファンフイの指示を素直に聞いたラオシュウと手を組むつもりだったとか。
That would make sense. They'd be in cooperation with an organization at odds with the rest of Berlone. If the situation were a little different, the Lao Shu could have easily been our enemies. Nicola's, I keep wanting to say Nicola's hypothesis seemed to make sense.
ヤン、お前はどう思ってるんだ？
俺がラオシュウがお前たちと手を組むことを拒否する可能性は十分にあった。敵対こそしないにしても中立という立場でラオシュウが不干渉を貫いていた場合にリュウ・ファンフイが偽札の製造に資金援助をしていると明らかになればお前たちはどう考える？
What can you do? You can either go along with it or go against it.
あ、そりゃもちろん。お前らラオシュウはリー・ファンフィの金で偽札を作ってついでに敵対組織の頭である俺を陥れた。そう考えるだろう
な。That's what you would hope.
俺が逆の立場でも同じように考える。真犯人は存外俺たちが勝手に潰し合って自滅することを期待していたのかもしれん。
Right. That is another possibility. And if I remember correctly, with the casino director, he did state that he despised the mafia. And the fact that they're involved with this counterfeiting scheme, we may be onto something.
なるほど。そこまで考えてリー・ファンフィに取引を持ちかけたのか。
とすれば真犯人の最大の誤算はラオシュウが俺たちと手を組んだことか。ヤンのような男がこう動くとは予想できていなかったんじゃないか。
He has a point there.
とにかくこの件は真犯人を挙げて原版を奪うなり製造工場を潰すなりしなければ終わらんだろう。
I think you gotta do both. You can't just do one. Because who's to say that they don't have a new set of plates? Or like they were able to, copy that work. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but you destroy the facility, they can take the original plates and move to a new facility. You destroy the plates, well, who's to say that they don't have they can't find somebody to replicate that work, you know what I'm saying? But, alright, we'll see where this goes.
それができれば話は早いんだけど、残念ながら偽札がどこで刷られているのかまだわからないんだよね。
But we do. Well, we don't have confirmation, but we have an idea. I looked over at Gil and he nodded slightly, putting his hand in his pocket.
こいつを見てくれ。ストラノの外れにある廃工場で見つかった。今ルカに調べさせてるとこだが、十中八九ここだ。
東大元暮らしってやつか。まさかこの町の中で偽札を作っているなんてね。
I feel like the air just changed. Within the icy cold of the church, it felt like a fire had just been lit. It's lit! Okay, no, let me shut up.
今すぐ動くとしたら製造工場と何かしら関係があるだろう。カジノ絡みか。
けどその辺りを叩いても多分 トカゲの尻尾切りにしかならない。
Like I said, you gotta strike at the right time. There's the saying, you strike when the iron's hot, but also you gotta strike at the right time. Because, yeah, just like Orlac said, they can easily just, oh shit, they found us out. Let's go to a new location really quick. Pack everything up and move, And it would have been all for naught if they were able to just move and continue producing the counterfeits.
真犯人を捕まえないと、きっと違う町に行ってまた同じことをする。
Right.
将来また似たような事件が起きるかも。
それの何が問題だ？教国からの指示はあくまで今回の件を解決することだったはず。
そうだけど。
Don't pressure my little string bean. What's wrong with you, gang?
さすがに未来の犯罪の目までは詰めねえよ。俺たちは警察じゃねえ。マフィアだからな。自分たちの土地を荒らされるのは許せねえ。だがもしその真犯人とやらが俺たちとは関わりねえ場所で何かしたとして、それを俺たちに咎める権利はない。
Yeah. Although I would certainly be worried about letting the culprit go free. I think stopping the production of the counterfeits should take priority.
そう、わかった。
今の時点で決め手にかけるのは事実だが、製造拠点である工場くらいは抑えておきたい。ブルローネで偽札が作られている状況をこのまま静観するわけにはいかないからな。
ファルツォーネの考えは相変わらず高潔なことだ。どちらにしろどう動くかは裁判次第だろう。
Everyone naturally turned to look at Gil. Oh no! The trial. I couldn't help but feel anxious about it. After the meeting, we returned to the Visconti Manor, and I immediately went to see Luca. Luca? I waited for an answer, but didn't get one. I silently walked toward the bed, just watched to see if he's breathing. Okay. Still hate that for him though. Poor baby. Luca seemed to be in pain as he breathed, but it looked like he finally followed asleep. Luca had to be the one to fight the sickness. There was nothing I could do for him, but I wanted to help ease his pain, even a little. I wiped the beads of sweat from his forehead with the damp towel. Aww. Luca seemed to have calmed down a little. I figured I could take care of what I needed to, so I quietly left the room. Huh? Is there someone in the lounge at this late hour? Girl, it's Gilbert. Come on. I saw a light through the gap in the door and softly pushed it open. Gil was inside. He had poured himself an amber drink and was slowly swirling it around. I remember seeing Gil drinking alone like this in the past. Back then I remember he took me out on a stroll because I couldn't fall asleep. But tonight, surprisingly, the air that surrounded Gil seemed to be heavier than usual. Despite seeing progress in our investigation, I had a feeling I knew why. Gil, are you worried about Luca?
あいつの家には金を届けさせた。
No! Is he really gonna die?
もっと早く気づいてやれたらよかった。ルカとは何度も顔を合わせてたってのに。
No. I feel the same way. Gil's eyes looked down, and he sighed sadly.
ガキが死ぬのは嫌な気分になる。
Damn it! We don't know for sure that'll happen. Luca's doing a good job. He's fighting even now.
ああ、そうだな。あいつ、ガキの頃の俺と似てるよ。むしろ俺よりしっかりしてるかもしれねえ。あいつはよくやってくれた。おかげで糸口がつかめた。
No, I hope he does not die. Shit, I'm scared, y'all. But I think it's contingent on this. If he dies, it's the bad ending. If he lives, then obviously it's better.
ルカのためにも、俺は絶対にこの件を解決する。裁判も絶対に勝つ。
I hope so. Yes, I'm sure Luca will be happy to hear it. I'd like a sip as well. Do you mind? Ooh. I know she can handle wine fine. But girl, that dark liquor. You try to get some liquid courage up in you, girl, so you can tell them how you really feel. Okay. I slowly approached him and sat down beside him.
Easy.
Ciao, y'all sharing drinks? You might as well be swapping spit too. Gil's eyes grew wide in surprise, but he handed the glass over to me. I accepted it with both hands and took a sip. As I returned the glass to him, I spoke slowly. I often feel regrets. I always tell myself, if only I could have done more. I visit Strano often and meet children who have no place to go. I always try my best to do something about it, but there were many times I was too late. Each time I regret it, I tell myself that I'm going to do better the next time, but...
そうだな。俺もよくあるよ、そういうの。
I'm sure you've witnessed many moments when people lost their lives. Of course, you're a mafia boss, but still. You're not used to people's deaths because you don't take life lightly. You suffer just like you are now. As I slowly voiced what was on my mind, I felt like I found my own answer. I couldn't just leave Gil behind drinking alone like this. I didn't want to see pain in his eyes. You see, I've been thinking for a while.
なんだ?
I think I have feelings for you. Don't just say that, just tell him. As I looked into Gil's eyes, I saw them widen. You saved me. You brought me here. Walking through Creta with you and visiting different places. It was really fun, and it made me very happy to see how much you care for the people of Berlone and the town itself. I love this town too, but not as much as I love you. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I thought you were a let me read that again. I thought you were such a wonderful person. I realized I respected you. But it's different now. Of course, I do still think that of you. Before I knew it, I had fallen for you as a person. I awkwardly finished expressing how I felt, and Gil gave such a warm and kind smile.
やっと気づいたんだな。
Huh?
知ってたさ。あんたが俺を意識してくれてたのはな。
What the hell? Why are you saying it like that? I didn't realize it was so obvious. As I froze in place, Gil looked at me lovingly. What? You knew all this time? I'm so embarrassed. I feel like I should. He did know, or he had the same feelings, but he didn't come out with them. I'm so embarrassed. You knew all this stuff. Fuck. I'm not taking any chances. We are so far into this crap, y'all. Damn it. You knew all this time. I'm so embarrassed. Let's go with you knew all this time. So, you saw through it all?
あんなに可愛い反応されちゃあな。けど、あんたは自覚がなかったみたいだし、気づくまで待とうと思った。
Gilbert, how you gonna leave a girl like that?
それに、あんたを意識するようになったのは、俺の方が早かったからな。
What?
最初は拾ったからには責任を持たないといけねえと思った。けど、いつの間にか責任だけじゃなく、俺自身の意志であんたを守りたいと思うようになってた。
Gil shrugged a little, looking somewhat shy as he squinted his eyes. You mean I?
あんたが早いとこ気づいてくれてよかった。危うく待ちくたびれるところだったぜ。
I'm sorry for making you wait. I felt my face burning and apologized as Gil laughed.
いいさ。自分で気づいてほしかったしな。
Gil reached out for my cheeks. Which ones? Oh, those. Oh! God, that is a romance novel if I ever saw one. Look at that. That's like a cover. Like, oh, God. I couldn't help. Let me read that again. I couldn't look away as he drew closer. His irises were a deep pomegranate color. Just before our lips touched, I spoke once again. I really like you, Gil. Oh, God. Can you just not say love? Well, it's kind of early for that. You'll get the love later. I really like you, Gil.
ああ、俺もあんたが好きだ、リリー。
I saw his smile deepen as he accepted my feelings. I could feel his warmth through his lips. His kiss was so gentle that I could tell how much he cared for me. I felt as if I were touching the clouds. Okay, ooh. It was ticklish and dreamlike. My heart was so full of love, and just when I felt I wanted a little more, ooh, do inform him. I'm pretty sure he'll oblige. His lips slowly parted from mine, and our eyes met again. Gil whispered in a low voice.
自分の気持ちに気づいたばかりのあんたをせかすつもりはないが。
God.
俺は本気であんたのことを考えてるし、あんたにも本気で考えててほしい。
Yes. Yes.
すべてが片付いたら、その時はあんたにもっと触れてもいいか。
Huh?
あんたへの気持ちはキスだけじゃ伝えきれねえ。
Oh, yes. I understood what Gil meant and nodded lightly. And then I melted into goo. The pipe burst. When everything was settled, the promise I made with Gil would guide us into the future. But for now, the trial loomed over us as it drew near. Oh, yeah. Good thing we're taking our time with this. Wow. Walk it off. Now walk it out. All right. Oh, gosh, I really do want to play more, but y'all, I got other stuff to attend to. And I might not be able to get to this until as early as Maybe later on tonight. Maybe. But I'm not sure. But, shit, y'all. Shit. Because this is pretty much around the ending. But I don't know if it's me or these chapters are hella fast. Like, Gil's story's kind of fast. And so is he, so. But, I don't know, maybe because there's, like, I haven't ran into anything, like a bad choice. But, I don't know, y'all. Yeah, we'll see if he gets to walk it off and get away scot-free. So, folks, thank you very, very much for joining me. I'm really enjoying Gil's route. It's really a big mystery over, like, the intrigue of, being in a mafia and seeing, how shit really goes down. But, I hope you're enjoying the ride so far along with me. I hope Luca is going to be all right. I would hate for him to give in to the illness, but they are treating it as if, Luca's basically on death's door. No, I'm not ready for that. But yeah, y'all, again, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate you stopping on by. Y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. View what you wanna, do what you wanna, and I will see you lovely lads and lassies in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care, take it easy, and peace.